Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is time to do monitoring my beauty purchases. I think I did one of these back in, hello darling, you're saying hello. I think I did one back in September and honestly I haven't bought much, but I felt like it was kind of important to do one of these videos because I've got, like, in October and November of last year I did buy a few things and I don't want it to get to the end of the year and I've got a 2-hour video talking about stuff that I bought a year ago. So I feel like this video might still be a little bit long based on what, no, not really. I think, look, this should be enough time for you to sit down and have a cup of tea or coffee or a glass of wine, little snack, hang out, hear me chat about things that I bought recently and why I bought them, and then my feelings on things that I purchased around this time a year ago. So I'm going to start with the things that I bought this year, this month, recently. I didn't buy them this month. I've bought them in, well, it would have been, probably received them late September or early October, something like that. Anyway, you get it. I feel like I'm the one that needs more coffee. My brain's still asleep. So my recent purchases consist of 2 liters of shampoo because you can never have enough. Actually, you can have enough. You can also have too much. And based on the rest of my hair product stash, I certainly have too much. More than enough, but I had to get these. There was just things going on in my life and I was like, it's time. It is time, my friends. So a couple of months ago I did a video where I sort of overviewed very roughly all of the Davines hair care lines that they sell because it was being stocked on the Sephora US website. I don't believe it's in store. It was just online. And I think also in Canada and potentially, did someone tell me it was in the UK as well? I can't remember, but it feels like an absolute lifetime ago. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot has happened since then in my life. So it feels like ages ago and I do not remember. Now, when I was filming that video, and even researching it, I was remembering how much I love these lines. And also at the time I was going through some pretty significant hair loss. So mostly on this side and mostly in this area here, I had a lot of hair loss and it's still super, super thin. Now, my hair has been getting thinner and thinner as I age, and my mum has quite fine hair. She didn't always have fine hair though, so I definitely think that there is a genetic aspect to my hair density, and that's fine. It is what it is. I also definitely think that stress plays a big part in it. I know for as long as I've been able to sort of recognize, hang on, my hair, I got a lot of hair coming out, when I wash it or brush it or even run my fingers through it. As long as I've been able to sort of recognize and remember those moments in my life, stress, I've had a big stressful event just before that happens, and then I will sort of have, a month or so of significant hair fall and then it stops. So I know that that's how my body responds to stress. I don't like it. It's not good. Ever since I met my friend Madeline, who is also my hairdresser back in Melbourne, and I still consider her my hairdresser because if I have any problems with my hair, I'm planning on dyeing my hair. She is actually sending me the specific things that I need to achieve the color I want. So as far as I'm concerned, she is still my hairdresser and I love her. And I don't actually trust anyone else cutting my hair because the last time I went and got a cut, I'm not happy and I'm still recovering. I'm traumatized. Madeline introduced me to Davines as a brand, and I have tried a lot of products from Davines. I have probably tried more of the Davines, like their whole range, then I haven't, if you know what I'm saying. Like in terms of all of the products they've released, I've tried a lot of them. Actually, I probably haven't tried more than I haven't, but I've tried a lot, especially the shampoos and conditioners. I've tried so many of them, and I like a lot of them. I think, you know, I can definitely tell when some are more suited to my hair at different times. So like when I was bleached, I love the Minu range. That was fantastic. Recently, I've been using a little sample of the Momo conditioner that I still have left over, and because my hair is mostly virgin now, I've been like loving that. That's a hydrating range. But the thing that I really wanted to focus on, I've been talking about my hair for 6 minutes. It's ridiculous. Get onto it. The thing that I really wanted to focus on, especially after filming that Davines video and dealing with the hair thing, I was like, I need to address this because it's not going to get better if I don't do something about it myself. So I reached out to Madeline and I said, could you please order for me 2 of the basin size. So these are the big 1 litre professional size of the NaturalTech Energizing shampoo and the NaturalTech Renewing shampoo. Now the Renewing shampoo I used a few years ago and my hair grew so fast, and the way that I could tell it was growing really fast is I had sew-in extensions at the time, and instead of going like the 10 to 11 weeks before I would have them, you know, lifted back up, I think it was about maybe 7 or 8 weeks, and I was just like, these things are floppy, like we've got to do something about it. And I did not put 2 and 2 together at the time. Madeline actually did. She was like, yo, this one had to be in the mix. Now this one, the Energizing shampoo, I've never used this before, but what I have used is this. This is the Energizing Super Active, and this is a scalp serum that prevents hair loss. So if you're experiencing hair loss or you know, you're losing density in your hair, this is the one that you want. I already have one of these on the go, but since I was ordering these and I've been using this so regularly, I was like, I want one of these in my order as well, so I have it when the other one's empty. Now this stuff is sensational. This one is all for like stimulating hair growth and preventing hair loss. Now what I've noticed recently since I've been on it is I've got a little pocket of like fuzzy little hairs that are growing back in here. Easiest way to get them out is to go like this. So there's like, what the hell is that? Like, look at that. That's all like hair that is growing back. And I attribute it all to this Davines stuff because this is what I've been using the most. I do also use rosemary oil and argan oil treatment just to help like hydrate my scalp and stuff because it's been so dry over recent years. But this, lifesaver. And this, I thought I'm just going to give it a go because I kind of need to hit my scalp with as much as I can. Like I kind of want every step of my hair care routine to really be supporting preventing like hair loss, so preventing my hair from falling out, and also like encouraging new growth. I've just blow dried my hair. I don't think you'll be able to see it. I got a few like little bits sticking up here, but they're everywhere. They're everywhere. When I tie my hair up, they like stick out at the sides. Like, yeah, you can see it. So I'm happy with that. It's very expensive when you're buying stuff like this, but this bottle will last. I mean, I probably just bought 5 years worth of shampoo and conditioner. But I think going forward, I'm not really going to deviate from these as my shampoos. When it comes to conditioner, I'm much more flexible, and hair masks and stuff like that. I much prefer hydration, unless of course I'm color treating my hair, and then I'm a bit more into like, you know, protein and hydration if I feel like I need it. But yeah, hair growth and like stimulating hair, that's where I'm at the moment. Also, I've just noticed, I'm pretty sure that the bottle I have of this is glass and this one's plastic now. Why'd you do that, Davines? Let's talk about my purchases from October of 2023. So for me in October, it was skin stress. My skin was mega stressed. My skin barrier was really badly impaired, and I was on a mission to fix it. And I only picked up 3 products. The first one was the Invite E Vitamin E Cream. I've used this in the past and I was like, I feel like this will help. It didn't. I don't like it anymore. I also picked up the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume B5 Plus and the Bioderma Cicabio Creme. These are basically the same products, just from different brands. Now, for the Invite E Cream, what I found with this was, and I don't remember if it was like this the first time I tried it, because I always remembered this as being like really nourishing, really hydrating, and something that I could use on my skin when it was quite upset, irritated, whatever was going on. But when I bought it and used it again, I found that it just felt like it was sitting on my skin. It wasn't like there was no absorption happening. I'd be like rubbing it in and it was just moving on my face. I was like, I don't like this. I do not like it anymore. So I discontinued use on my face, and ever since then I've been like, I put it on my feet after I have a shower, or in the evening I might put it on my elbows or my knees. Like, there is literally like this much left in it. It's almost done. I am sad to say I didn't quite finish it up in the year that I bought it, but that's fine. Now, as for the Cicaplast Balm, it's a bit of a miracle product. This 100% helped with my impaired barrier. It's almost done. There's really not much left in there. I should check. Oh yeah, it's good until Feb 2026. So I think I should focus on trying to finish this up next year. Great stuff. Absolutely love this. It's a go-to when my skin is in the shit. And my skin really was in the shit. I don't even know how it happened. Like, I mean, maybe stress. I think like also moving from a different climate, like Melbourne is, it's a bit cooler in Melbourne. It's not as dry. And also like the water here in Perth is a bit more heavily treated. Like, you know, I can smell the chlorine in it and stuff like that. So I think my skin was just a bit like, oh, I'm not used to it. And yeah, I just freaked out. I also think that I wasn't really using the best skincare at the time. I had like limited stuff when I originally moved to Perth. A lot of my stuff was still in transit for quite a while. And I think like the months of not really doing the best that I possibly could for my skin, and also trying to resist buying things and stuff like that, I think it all just compounded, and it was just bad for my skin. Anyway, once I got this into the mix, things started to chill out. As for the Bioderma, I don't even think I got around to using it. I might have used it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times, but I was mostly just focusing on this. Like, I know they're basically the same thing. They do the same thing for me. And I was a bit worried that I might need 2, so I picked up both. And yeah, I just never got around to using this. But yeah, this one's gonna be need to be used up by, is that May or June? June of next year. Project panning that in 2025. So October of 2023 saw me trying to repair, oh my God, look, see, it's a problem, guys. Saw me trying to repair my skin barrier. Now, by November, things were looking up, and I made a couple of skincare purchases, mostly from Elemis. Elemis had their I think it was Singles Day sale, and they had a whole bunch of like stacking coupons, and basically the more you spent, the more you got in terms of samples and stuff like that. Now, gone are the days, unfortunately, because now Elemis in Australia is sold at Mecca. So goodbye to all of the samples and the wonderful sales. It's a shame because I've really enjoyed my Elemis products this year. But what I did pick up was a couple of face washes because I didn't have any at the time. I was like in desperate need of some face washes. So I picked up the Pro-Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser, and I also picked up the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. So you'll be able to see, like, I've gone through quite a bit of these. The Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash has been the one that I've been using the most in recent months, whereas the Pro-Collagen cleanser was the one that I started with. This is actually my preference. I feel like it's a tiny bit more gentle on my super dry skin, and I really enjoy it. The Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash, I will say this isn't super, like, it's not that it's not gentle. It is, and it doesn't make my skin feel stripped, which is great. I think that what I'm not super mega in love with is that I don't feel like I was doing too much. You know, like it says it's a dynamic resurfacing wash. It's supposed to help, like, you know, refine the skin while you're cleansing it. I don't really think cleansers, I don't know of any cleansers that truly do that other than, you know, like active exfoliators and things like that. This is not that. This is just a face wash. But other than that, like, I don't feel like I've really seen any like big improvement. I don't feel like I've seen much of anything, but it does wash my face and I like that. It also doesn't dispense like a huge amount of cleanser. It gives you a tiny bit and it's enough, which I really like. So yeah, this one's my fave. I have enjoyed this, but if I was to be in a position where I was like, I'm going to repurchase, I'd repurchase this one and I would not pick up this one. I also picked up a little Christmas pack from Elemis that I believe it contained these two products. So we've got the Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, so that's the day cream, and the Pro-Collagen Marine Oil. I have not used either of these items, which is naughty. But I also received an absolute boatload of Elemis samples, which restocked my sample stash. Not that it really needed restocking, but it was a good deal. Anyway, I have used some of those samples and I've played with some products. I've used some minis up throughout the year. These, I think I tried a mini of the, I can't remember, guys. It's been a while. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got them. I should try to like use like 2025. 2025 is your year. I don't regret making the purchase. It was quite a good deal. I got like percentage off that order and like so many samples I could swim in them like Scrooge McDuck basically. Another thing that I got last year, and this is actually a prescription product, but it's skincare related, it's Retrieve Cream. So I have used, you know, I've gone through a bit of it. I've discontinued use because I definitely feel like my skin is kind of still too dry to handle this, although I haven't tried it in a few months and my skin's been really good recently. It's all that K-Beauty skincare that I've been digging into. Video coming soon, by the way. Anyway, Retrieve has not been used for a while. This one, because it's a prescription product, I definitely would get rid of it before it expires, and it's got an expiration date of June 2025. So we'll see. I might get back into trying this. I might not. I don't know. We'll just see. Last thing is a little duo pack that I picked up from Mecca last holiday season. It's from Floral Street. It is this one. along with a candle of the same scent in Sweet Almond Blossom. Now, this scent, I didn't know that this scent was a thing. I don't know when it came out. I assume it was the last year sometime. And I had a Mecca gift card, and I was walking past a Mecca, and I was like, I'm just gonna pop in, have a look. And they had a pack that had the mini fragrance and a mini candle, and I was like, I need to get this. I need it. It smells so good. I actually have not used this much. She's still full. I don't know why I don't use this more. This smells sensational. I love these Vincent van Gogh inspired fragrances from Floral Street. I don't know if they're actually Vincent van Gogh inspired, but they've got like the Vincent van Gogh artwork. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who is the brainchild behind the fragrances that they're doing in this little series, but give them a raise. Give them a paid holiday to wherever they want to go. First class. Absolutely sensational. I love it. I should just use it more. I think the reason why I don't is because all of my fragrances that are like these little sort of mini tubes, they sit in a cup, right, in my bathroom, and I'm always reaching for my bigger perfumes. To be fair, my most recent one has been the one that's in my project pan. Do I regret using that over everything else? Not really, because I'm making good progress on it. But another fragrance that does get picked up really frequently is the Sunflower Pop in this range, because I have it in the full size and it's right there, and it's a beautiful bright yellow, and I can't help but pick it up. So maybe what I need to do is go and buy this in a full size, and this can live in my handbag. I don't know, I'm just saying. So that's it for bits that I've purchased recently and my thoughts on things that I purchased around this time last year. I do kind of wish I had a few like little holiday 2024 bits that I'd purchased, but I haven't been to the stores. I haven't looked online. I don't know what I'm doing with my life in that regard. I've been saving money for when mum visits, which is now, and also we have to travel in March, and it's gonna be expensive. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members and to all of you who have joined me today. Let me know what you've purchased recently. Have you been picking up some holiday bits and pieces? And if you can remember any of the items that you purchased around this time last year, let me know how you're traveling with them. I'm gonna leave it there, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.